Chosen One, hear me now, for what I reveal is not for the casual ear. Your mission was not born in the open where men could see it, but it was hidden in the depths of my will, sealed away until this very season. The world thought you were ordinary, overlooked and unimportant, but heaven marked you long before you ever took your first breath. I placed you in environments that seemed hostile, not to break you, but to conceal you while I was preparing you. The fallen were disguised around you, appearing as friends, companions, and even mentors. But they were planted to sharpen your discernment. Every betrayal, every deception, and every silent wound was not random. It was a coded training for your spirit. You thought you were abandoned in the fire, but I was watching you master the flame. The reason the warfare was secret is because the enemy could not fight what he could not fully see, and you were covered under my hidden hand. This is why I now reveal your mission has been protected, and it is now awakening. The reason your path felt strange is because you were walking among those not truly aligned with you. I hid the fallen in your proximity so you would learn to hear my voice above all others. You needed to distinguish counterfeit loyalty from true covenant, and that required exposure to the false before you could carry the authentic. Some who walked with you were never meant to stay, but their presence sharpened the edge of your calling. They underestimated you because I covered your light until the appointed hour, and now the cover is lifting. Do not resent the years of misunderstanding, for they were the crucible that purified your mission. You are stepping into the unveiling, and what I concealed in you will now shake the very ground where deception once thrived. This is why you were isolated, misunderstood, and even opposed. It was all heaven's strategy to keep your mission intact. Chosen One, your mission is not small, and that is why I kept it hidden. If it had been revealed too soon, it would have been corrupted, resisted, and possibly stolen by those without covenant in their heart. But I reserved you for a time when your strength would match the weight of what I placed within you. Every delay was not denial, but divine timing aligning itself with heaven's calendar. The silence you endured was not neglect, it was the protection of my strategy. Even when you begged me for answers, I concealed the blueprint, because premature exposure would have destroyed the foundation. I needed you to grow roots in obscurity, so that when the winds of opposition come, you will not be moved. Now the concealment ends, for what I have hidden must now be revealed. The mission is active, and you are the vessel. You have wondered why certain people betrayed you so easily, why they seemed drawn to you only to later wound you. Hear me, they were not accidents, they were assignments. The fallen were planted to test your endurance, to sift your motives, and to make you depend entirely on me. Without their betrayal, you would not have developed the discernment to navigate the battlefield ahead. Their words bruised you, but their actions refined you. Their rejection stripped away your need for human approval, leaving you anchored only in my affirmation. You will see now why I let them sit so close, for their presence was the forge where I shaped your resolve. Do not curse the pain they caused, for I have turned it into fuel for your mission. They thought they were hindering you, but they were sharpening you. Chosen One, I tell you with certainty, your mission requires boldness that cannot be taught in comfort. That is why I placed you among hidden adversaries. You learn to see beyond smiles, to hear beyond words, and to trust the stirring in your spirit more than appearances. This is why you felt uneasy around certain people, even when they had done nothing obvious to harm you. It was my spirit alerting you. You learn to walk by discernment, not sight, and that has qualified you for greater authority. You are now entering a season where what was once hidden in you will stand as a weapon against the hidden works of darkness. What I trained you to detect in secret, you will now expose openly. And when you speak, truth will pierce through deception with undeniable force. The hidden battles you fought in silence were never wasted. Every tear you cried alone, every night you wrestled with questions, and every time you felt abandoned was building spiritual muscle. While the world slept, I was training you in the shadows. While others chased recognition, you were gaining revelation. While some sought titles, you were receiving authority forged in fire. You have been entrusted with mysteries because you proved faithful in silence. Do not despise the hidden season, for it was the womb of your mission. Now the birth pangs have ended, and the unveiling has begun. What was secret is now public, and what was concealed will now be undeniable. You are no longer hidden among the fallen. You are rising above them. Chosen One, you were not meant to blend in with the crowd, though I allowed you to walk among them. They thought you were one of them, but all along I had separated you. I placed you in their company so you could study their ways, not become them. The difference between you and them was invisible at first, but it is now undeniable. You carry light they cannot imitate, authority they cannot counterfeit, and a mission they cannot stop. They were allowed to surround you, only to witness your rising. Do not fear their resistance, for it is confirmation of your assignment. Every trap they set will backfire, and every curse they whispered has already been reversed. You will not fall as they have fallen, for your foundation is in me. Understand this. What I hid in you was never for your survival alone, but for the deliverance of others. Your mission carries weight because it is tied to souls, nations, and generations. That is why the opposition was relentless. It was never just about you. The fallen feared the mission inside you, for it would expose their schemes. That is why I allowed you to walk in obscurity, because secrecy was your shield. Now as I release you, the same mission they tried to bury will rise to confront the very systems they built. You are not simply stepping into destiny, you are stepping into divine confrontation. This is why you feel the urgency, the pull, the fire inside your chest. It is not imagination, it is activation. Know this, I am with you as I always have been. I did not hide your mission from you to punish you, but to preserve it. I did not place the fallen around you to destroy you, but to refine you. I did not delay your rising to deny you, but to prepare you. Now the concealment has ended, and the unveiling has begun. You will see with clarity why the path was so painful, and you will thank me for every hidden moment. Stand firm now, for your mission is here. You are not abandoned, you are not unprepared, and you are not late. You are right on time, because heaven's hidden one has now been revealed. Chosen One, now you see why your path was filled with hidden battles and quiet storms. I was not punishing you. I was training you undercover, so the enemy could not intercept what I was building. While others flaunted their journeys, I kept yours in silence, because what I gave you is weightier than they could ever imagine. If the fallen had known the true depth of your calling, they would have destroyed you before you could rise. But I hid you, and that concealment became your shield. The reason you felt overlooked was because I was keeping your destiny out of sight until the exact hour of unveiling. Do not look back with bitterness at the years of silence. They were a fortress around your mission. Now the fortress opens, and you step into the arena prepared by heaven itself. Every scar you carry from betrayal is not a mark of defeat, but a seal of authority. I allowed you to sit at tables where loyalty was false, so you could recognize authenticity when it comes. I allowed you to be surrounded by voices that lied, so you would cling only to my truth. You were exposed to the counterfeit, so you could walk in the genuine without compromise. The wounds you suffered became the wisdom you now carry, and that wisdom is what will keep you from repeating cycles others fell into. The pain did not waste you, it prepared you. This is why your discernment is sharp, your spirit is sensitive, and your vision is unshakable. You were not trained in comfort but in fire, and now the fire has become your mantle. Chosen One, your hidden season was not about small lessons, it was about kingdom assignment. You are not here to survive, you are here to confront systems of darkness. The same fallen who once surrounded you in disguise will now be exposed by the authority you carry. You will walk into environments where deception has ruled, and your very presence will shake it. People will not understand why things shift when you arrive, but it is because of the mission I placed in you. The unseen weight you carried in silence will now manifest as visible authority. You will speak, and chains will break. You will move, and atmospheres will shift. You will act in obedience, and hidden strongholds will crumble. What I gave you was never for decoration. It was for war. You must understand this clearly. Every time you felt like quitting, heaven was watching. When you stayed faithful, when you held on to me despite the weight, you proved yourself trustworthy of greater revelation. This is why secrets of the Spirit have been whispered into your heart, because you endured. I could not give you divine intelligence while you still craved human validation. So I cut you off from applause, I stripped you from crowds, and I hid you until you could depend only on me. Now that you have proven steady, I can entrust you with strategies that others cannot carry. This is why I brought you here, because it is time to move from silence into demonstration. Your faithfulness in the shadows is about to be rewarded in the light. Before we continue, let me pause here and ask you to do something simple. If this message is stirring your spirit, press like right now. Make sure you subscribe so you stay connected to every word that heaven releases through this channel. And type 55 in the comments. This number is the code of covenant, fresh beginnings, and divine alignment. The reason you feel urgency right now is because I am igniting what has been dormant. You were never meant to live in cycles of delay. You were meant to carry acceleration. The season of waiting has ended and the season of movement has begun. I'm unlocking doors that were shut, not because you lacked ability, but because timing had not yet matured. Now every restriction is being lifted, and what was once hidden will be made plain. Do not shrink back into fear, because I am walking before you. Your steps are ordered, your words are empowered, and your mission is now active. The fallen who surrounded you in secret thought they had the upper hand. They saw your vulnerability, but they did not know the covering over your life. They thought they could bind you with disappointment, distract you with betrayal, or silence you with rejection, but every scheme was overturned. You are still standing because my hand never left you. Their attacks became your training, and their schemes became your stepping stones. They laughed at your pain, but they will soon witness your rising. They underestimated the one whom heaven concealed, and now they must face the one whom heaven reveals. Do not waste time seeking revenge. The exposure of your mission will be vengeance enough. Chosen one, you are not an echo of this world. You are a voice from heaven. I have set you apart, not for vanity, but for impact. The reason you feel different is because you are different. The world tried to convince you to conform, but I called you to confront. You are not here to blend in. You are here to shine in places others fear to step into. I hid you among the fallen, so you would see their patterns but not be enslaved by them. Now you will move forward as a breaker of chains, a destroyer of deception, and a carrier of truth. The time of secrecy is finished. The time of revelation has come. Walk boldly, for I am with you, and no hidden enemy can stop what I have ordained. Chosen one, understand that what was hidden inside of you carries weight beyond imagination. The mission you bear is not for entertainment, not for recognition, but for liberation. Souls are bound in chains you cannot see, and the authority I placed in you is the key to their freedom. This is why your warfare has been relentless. The enemy feared your awakening more than your existence. As long as you were asleep to your purpose, you posed no threat. But the moment your spirit began to rise, hell reacted violently. Every attack you endured was not proof of weakness, but proof of potential. You were targeted because of the treasure, not the vessel. And now the treasure is about to be revealed. You have been through seasons where nothing made sense, yet all of it was orchestrated. The betrayal, the delays, the loneliness, these were not random afflictions but strategic refinements. You wondered why I allowed you to walk through valleys while others seemed to ascend without struggle. Hear me. Their elevation was man-made, but yours is divine. They rose without weight and they will collapse without root. You, however, were rooted deeply in obscurity, so that your rising would never be shaken. The storms that should have destroyed you became the storms that strengthened you. This is why your spirit carries a depth others cannot imitate. They carry surface inspiration, but you carry revelation born in the fire. Chosen one, I shielded your mission by surrounding you with environments that forced you to rely on me. Had you leaned on man, they would have corrupted what I was building. But because you leaned on me, the foundation is unshakable. You will now see doors open that no one else can close. The very places you were once rejected from will now require your presence. The same systems that overlooked you will bow to the authority you carry. Do not let bitterness cloud your vision. Every rejection was a redirection to my perfect path. You were not late, you were not forgotten, you were being positioned, and now the positioning is complete. The fallen who hid among you served one purpose: to teach you discernment. Their deception forced you to sharpen your spiritual hearing. Their betrayal forced you to value my voice above every human promise. Their false loyalty forced you to anchor your trust in me alone. Without them, you would have leaned too heavily on flesh. With them, you learn to recognize the counterfeit quickly and protect what is sacred. Do not despise them, for they unknowingly built the warrior you are today. Their plots created your training ground, and their rejection forged your resilience. They played their role, and now their season in your life has expired. What they meant for evil has been reversed into divine preparation. You must know this truth. You are no longer hidden for survival, but revealed for impact. The season of watching silently is over. I have given you authority not just to speak, but to shift realities. When you open your mouth, I will put fire in your words. When you move in obedience, I will release angelic reinforcements. When you step where others fear, I will multiply your influence. You are not alone in this mission. Heaven has assigned resources, allies, and unseen strength to accompany you. Do not shrink from the weight of this assignment. It was crafted specifically for you. No one else can carry it, and no one else can fulfill it. Chosen one, you carry an answer to problems that have existed for generations. The enemy thought he buried your lineage in cycles of pain, addiction, fear, and failure. But you are the interruption. You are the one heaven chose to end the curses and begin a new covenant. This is why your battles felt heavier than those around you. You were breaking chains not just for yourself, but for everyone tied to your bloodline. You are not merely stepping into destiny, you are rewriting legacy. Those who come after you will walk in freedom because of the battles you won in silence. You are not just chosen for yourself, you are chosen for many. The opposition you faced was not a sign of abandonment, but of proximity. You felt like I was distant, but I was closer than you knew. The silence you endured was my way of tuning your ear to subtler frequencies. While you thought I was ignoring you, I was refining your ability to recognize even the faintest whisper. Now that sensitivity will guide you into realms others cannot perceive. You are not simply living on Earth. You are walking in alignment with Heaven's agenda. This is why you cannot fit into ordinary places, why you cannot settle for shallow pursuits. You are not called to be normal. You are called to be a carrier of the extraordinary. Chosen one, prepare yourself, for exposure is coming quickly. What was hidden is about to be announced. What was delayed is about to be accelerated. What was resisted is about to be unstoppable. The fallen cannot stop this unveiling, for I myself am opening the way. The authority I placed in you will silence every opposing voice. Do not tremble at the weight of the mission. I am the one holding you up. The secret is no longer secret. The mission is no longer hidden. And you are no longer overlooked. You are about to walk in the full manifestation of what I designed before time began. Chosen one, the unveiling of your mission will not come quietly. It will come with disruption. When I raise you into the light, everything around you will be forced to respond. Some will celebrate, some will resist, and some will reveal their true hearts. Do not be surprised when those who once claimed to support you suddenly turn against you. They loved you in silence, but they fear you in power. Their reactions are not evidence of your failure, but confirmation of your assignment. Light does not appear without exposing darkness, and your rise will make hidden things tremble. I do not shrink back to make others comfortable. I did not prepare you in fire just for you to play small in freedom. Stand boldly, for your presence is not accidental. It is divine strategy. The fallen among you thought their masks would never be removed, but your rising pulls the cover off deception. I have given you a mission that disrupts systems built on lies, and when truth stands, falsehood cannot remain hidden. You will not have to expose them with your own strength. Your very presence will reveal what they have concealed. The authority I placed on your life will make it impossible for hidden agendas to stand. What others cannot discern, you will see with clarity. What others ignore, you will confront with conviction. This is why your mission was hidden until now, because the timing of exposure matters. The appointed hour has come, and nothing can reverse it. Chosen one, I tell you plainly, do not waste energy fighting the fallen. Their collapse is not your task, your obedience is. While they plot, you advance. While they whisper, you rise. While they resist, you obey. The more you focus on me, the more their schemes unravel by themselves. Do not be distracted by their noise. Keep your eyes on the mission and let me handle the judgment. You were not raised to prove them wrong. You were raised to fulfill what I ordained. Their downfall is not your victory. Your obedience is your victory. Focus on what I sent you to do and let the weight of their rebellion rest in my hands. The secrecy of your mission was protection, but the unveiling requires courage. Do not think for a moment that this assignment will be easy. The same darkness that once tried to suffocate you in silence will now try to intimidate you in the open. But I have not left you vulnerable. I have equipped you with a voice that cannot be silenced, authority that cannot be stolen, and fire that cannot be quenched. When you speak, my spirit will back your words. When you move, angelic hosts will move with you. When you face opposition, remember this truth. The battle was never yours, it was mine. Your task is obedience. My task is victory. Together the mission cannot fail. The reason the fallen surrounded you in disguise was so that you would learn strength under pressure. They underestimated you, thinking their schemes would break you. But instead, every strike shaped you. Every disappointment trained you. Every loss became the ground where greater strength grew. They thought they were silencing you, but they were preparing your roar. They thought they were pushing you down, but they were positioning your launch. Now, as I reveal your mission, all the pain they caused will be redeemed. What once hurt you will now empower you. What once weakened you will now testify of your resilience. The fallen do not know it, but they became unwilling builders of the warrior you have become. Chosen one, I am calling you into a new boldness. You cannot carry this mission timidly. Fear must die here, because fear cannot walk into what I have prepared. I did not bring you through storms for you to tremble now. I did not keep you in silence for you to question my timing. Every step of your path has led to this unveiling. Walk with confidence, not in yourself but in the one who sent you. You are not moving by chance, you are moving by decree. Heaven has declared your mission active, and the earth must respond. The fallen will scatter, not because of your strength, but because of my presence within you. This unveiling will also bring clarity to your identity. For too long, you questioned who you were and why you were different. But the moment I reveal your mission, you will see why you never fit in, why you never blended, and why you never felt at home in ordinary places. You were not created to live small. You were created to carry impact. The struggles that made no sense will suddenly connect like pieces of a divine puzzle. You will understand why I kept you hidden, why I allowed the pain, and why I demanded your trust. Identity and mission cannot be separated, and now both will stand together. You will not only know what to do, you will know who you are. Hear this. You were never overlooked, you were preserved, you were never abandoned, you were being refined, you were never rejected by heaven, you were being prepared by heaven. The fallen among you played their part and their season is over. Now it is your time to rise and nothing can stop the unveiling. Do not fear the exposure, for I am the one exposing. Do not doubt the mission, for I am the one who sent you. Do not question your strength, for I am the strength within you. This is your moment, your season, your mission, and it will not be hidden again. Chosen one, now is the moment you step into the authority that was forged in secrecy. Every hidden battle, every silent night, and every unspoken tear has built the foundation for this very hour. You wondered why your life felt heavier than those around you, and it was because you were carrying a mission greater than your own comfort. I placed in you a mandate that required weight, and that weight demanded endurance. You were not fragile, though you felt broken. You were being strengthened in places others could not see. The silence you endured was heaven's classroom, and the fire you survived was heaven's training ground. Now the training is over and the assignment begins. You will walk with the kind of authority that cannot be faked, because it was forged in fire. Do not think lightly of what is resting on your life. The mission I gave you is not only for your breakthrough, but for the deliverance of others. Many have prayed for answers, and you are the response I am sending. You carry words that will break chains, presence that will shift atmospheres, and authority that will silence confusion. This is why the enemy fought so hard to silence you before you could rise. He feared the moment when your voice would carry weight in the spirit. But now that I have revealed you, nothing can contain what I placed in you. Do not shrink back from responsibility. Embrace it fully. What I put in you was never for hiding, but for release. And now, it is time to release it. Chosen one, The mission requires separation. Not everyone who started with you can walk with you into this unveiling. Some were only permitted in your hidden season, not in your revealed one. Do not be surprised when connections begin to dissolve, or when relationships you depended on fade away. I am not removing them to punish you, but to protect you. Their presence was useful for training, but their weight cannot enter this next season. If you try to carry them, they will only slow you down. Release without regret, for what I am bringing is greater than what is leaving. The fallen cannot remain beside you in this unveiling. They will be exposed and removed. You will walk lighter, stronger, and freer than you ever have before. The unveiling of your mission will bring divine acceleration. What once took years will now happen in moments. Doors that were sealed will open with ease, and opportunities that seemed impossible will align effortlessly. You will see resources appear, allies emerge, and pathways unfold in ways that cannot be explained naturally. This is not coincidence, it is covenant. When I declare a mission active, every force in heaven aligns to bring it to pass. Do not worry about how it will happen. Your focus is to obey, and I will handle the provision. I am sending what you need before you even realize you need it. Walk boldly, for divine speed will follow every step of obedience. Chosen one, I tell you clearly, your past was never wasted. Every wound, every scar, and every disappointment has been turned into fuel for this mission. You thought the delays meant denial, but they were protection. You thought the betrayals meant abandonment, but they were redirection. You thought the silence meant absence, but it was training. Now, as I lift you into visibility, you will see the full picture. You will look back and understand why I hid you, why I cut off certain people, and why I demanded patience when you longed for answers. Nothing was random. Everything was deliberate. Your story is not fragmented. It is orchestrated. And the orchestration is about to manifest in undeniable ways. You must also know that exposure brings both celebration and resistance. Some will recognize the hand of heaven on your life and rejoice. Others will resist you, not because you are wrong, but because your rising confronts their comfort. Do not be distracted by either group. Your mission is not to impress the celebrators or silence the critics. It is to obey the one who sent you. When you focus on me, no human opinion can move you. The celebration is not your validation, and the resistance is not your defeat. Both are simply responses to the light I placed in you. Keep your eyes on me, and every voice that rises against you will fade into irrelevance. Chosen one, your mission will also unlock generational shifts. You are not just rising for yourself, you are rising for those connected to you. The curses that plagued your family line end with you. The cycles that enslaved those before you will not pass through you. You are the interruption to patterns of failure, fear, and defeat. Because you endured the hidden season, you are now qualified to establish a new covenant of freedom. Your rising will break chains you didn't even know existed, and your obedience will ripple through generations. This is bigger than your life. It is legacy. Stand firm, for what you are carrying is rewriting history. The unveiling of your mission is not the end of your journey. It is the beginning of your true assignment. Everything before now was preparation, and everything after now is fulfillment. Do not treat this lightly, for the world is waiting for what you carry. Heaven has backed you, angels surround you, and my spirit empowers you. You are not stepping into this alone. You are stepping into this with all of heaven behind you. The fallen cannot stop you, fear cannot silence you, and doubt cannot bind you. The mission is alive, the unveiling is here, and you, chosen one, are stepping into destiny. Chosen one, the unveiling of your mission will separate illusion from truth in ways you have never seen before. Those who once pretended to walk with you will not be able to endure the light you now carry. They were comfortable when your assignment was hidden, but now that it is revealed, their true motives will surface. Do not mourn the exposure. Rejoice in it. For the mission I placed in you demands purity of alignment, not the comfort of company. I am stripping away the pretenders so that only the covenant keepers remain. You will know them not by their words, but by their consistency. The unveiling has a way of forcing masks to fall, and when they do, you will stand freer than ever before. The fallen among you thought your silence meant defeat, but in reality it was strategy. While they whispered, you were being prepared. While they mocked, you were being sharpened. While they schemed, you were being fortified. Now when you rise, their words will hold no weight against you. They had their season of deception, but truth always outlasts falsehood. You will not even have to defend yourself. Your fruit will speak louder than their accusations. Their attempts to discredit you will backfire, because what I have planted in you cannot be uprooted by lies. The unveiling will silence the critics and elevate the truth simultaneously. Chosen one, you are stepping into a season where discernment will be your greatest weapon. The mission I gave you will require that you see beyond appearances, hear beyond words, and move beyond surface impressions. Do not ignore the checks in your spirit. They are warnings from me. You will find yourself in rooms where not everyone present has pure intentions, but your discernment will keep you safe. You will recognize hidden agendas, and you will know how to move wisely. This ability is not paranoia, it is spiritual sight. I gave it to you because your mission demands clarity in the midst of deception. Trust it, and you will avoid snares others fall into. The unveiling of your mission will not only reveal others, it will reveal you. For too long you questioned your own identity, doubting whether you truly heard me, whether you were truly chosen. But as you step forward, every doubt will dissolve in the evidence of my power moving through you. When you speak, you will feel authority you never imagined. When you act, you will see results that cannot be explained naturally. When you obey, doors will open that no human could have forced open. These manifestations are not coincidence, they are confirmation. They are heaven's stamp on your identity. You will no longer wonder who you are, for the mission itself will prove it. Chosen one, I remind you that the unveiling will not come without warfare. The moment you rise, resistance will rise with you. Do not let this surprise you. It is the natural reaction of darkness when confronted with light. The fallen who once hid around you will attempt to oppose you openly, but they do not carry the authority you carry. Their weapons will form, but they will not prosper. Their words will fly, but they will not penetrate. Their schemes will unfold, but they will not succeed. Stand in confidence, knowing that I myself am your defender. You are not fighting alone. You are advancing with heaven's army at your side. The unveiling will also bring favor beyond your comprehension. Places that once closed their doors will now seek your presence. People who once ignored you will now pursue your counsel. Opportunities you thought were forever gone will reappear, but this time under my timing, not man's. You will see divine connections forming, resources aligning, and influence expanding in ways you never orchestrated. This is not because of your effort, it is because of my favor. When I declare a mission active, the world must adjust to accommodate it. Do not chase opportunities, allow opportunities to chase you. Walk faithfully, and watch as favor surrounds you like a shield. Chosen one, the unveiling is also a transfer of weight. What once felt like survival will now feel like stewardship. You are no longer fighting only for yourself, you are carrying responsibility for others. The mission I placed in you is tied to lives, nations, and generations. Handle it with reverence. Do not treat it as casual, for it is sacred. I entrusted it to you because you proved faithful in the hidden place. Now that it is revealed, protect it with the same diligence you showed in silence. Steward it well, and I will multiply its impact beyond anything you can measure. Know this: the unveiling is not just a moment, it is a movement. It is not simply about one event. It is about a continual unfolding of my plan through you. Day by day, step by step, I will reveal more, and as you obey, the mission will expand. Do not rush it, and do not fear it. Trust that every new level of unveiling comes with new grace to carry it. You are not stepping into an isolated assignment, you are stepping into a lifelong alignment. Walk boldly, walk faithfully, and walk knowing this truth. The mission that was hidden is now revealed, and the one I chose is now unleashed. Chosen one, as your mission unfolds, the intensity of your call will become undeniable. No longer will you wrestle with whether you are chosen, for the evidence will surround you. The doors that open, the breakthroughs that manifest, and the authority that flows through you will silence every doubt. Even those who once questioned your legitimacy will not be able to deny the hand of heaven on your life. This unveiling is not about proving yourself. It is about revealing what I already placed within you. Your assignment is not a suggestion, it is a decree. And when heaven decrees, no earthly resistance can reverse it. Walk in certainty, for you were chosen before the foundations of the earth. The mission I gave you was hidden because it required protection, but now that it is revealed, it requires courage. You cannot afford to hesitate when I call you to act. Delayed obedience is still disobedience, and the timing of your assignment matters. The fallen were exposed at this hour because their masks could no longer serve a purpose. Their time is over, and your time has begun. Every hesitation gives them room to resist, but your swift obedience keeps you steps ahead. Move when I speak, trust when I lead, and act when I command. The urgency you feel is not anxiety. It is heaven's clock reminding you that your mission is time-sensitive. Chosen one, I did not hide your mission simply to shield it. I hid it to sharpen you. Had you been revealed too soon, pride could have corrupted you or fear could have paralyzed you, but now you stand balanced, refined, and ready. You are not stepping into this mission as a novice. You are stepping into it as one forged in fire. The hidden seasons gave you depth, and the unveiling will now give you reach. Many will admire the fruit of your life, but never comprehend the price you paid in silence. That is why I remind you, do not envy anyone's spotlight, for their shine may lack foundation. Yours, however, is unshakable, because it was birthed in darkness, where only I could see you. The unveiling of your mission will bring unusual alignment. You will notice how things begin to fall into place without your effort. Conversations will connect, doors will synchronize, and resources will appear exactly when needed. This is not coincidence, it is confirmation. I am orchestrating the details so you can focus on obedience. Do not exhaust yourself trying to make everything work. Rest in the truth that I have already aligned it. What you thought was delay was simply divine arrangement. Now that the hour has come, everything is converging. You are stepping into a flow that cannot be manufactured by human effort. It is heaven's design unfolding around you. Chosen one, you must be prepared for both honor and opposition. Some will celebrate your unveiling, but others will despise it. Do not let the praise inflate you or the resistance deflate you. Neither determines your mission. Your assignment flows from my decree, not from human response. If they applaud, keep moving. If they oppose, keep moving. If they misunderstand you, keep moving. The unveiling is not for them, it is for me. Focus on the one who sent you, and let the voices of men fade into the background. Their opinions are fleeting, but my call is eternal. Stay steady, and you will see the fulfillment of everything I promised. The fallen who once moved in secrecy will now be exposed in the open. Do not fear their noise, for they no longer carry the ability to entangle you. The same ones who thought they buried you will have to witness your rising. The same ones who thought you were finished will see you move with authority they cannot stop. I allowed them close enough to think they won, but only so their defeat would be undeniable when I lifted you. Their presence was a test. Your rising is the answer. Let them watch, for they cannot touch what I have sealed. They will see, but they will not stop. They will resist, but they will not prevail. Chosen one, I tell you with urgency, the unveiling of your mission is not just about you, it is about those connected to you. Lives are waiting for the authority you carry. Nations are waiting for the voice you bear. Generations are waiting for the legacy you will establish. This is why the warfare was so heavy, because the mission is so weighty. Do not think of yourself as small, for I placed something eternal in you. When you move, you shift more than you see. When you obey, you impact more than you realize. Your life is not casual, it is catalytic. And now, the catalyst has been released. Before we continue further, let me pause here and ask you again to seal this moment. Take a second and press like. It helps push this message further. Subscribe so you remain connected to every word heaven is sending your way. And drop 55 in the comments. That number is covenant, alignment, and a fresh beginning, and declaring it is your act of agreement. Finally, chosen one, know this truth. The unveiling of your mission is not fragile, it is fortified. I am the one who hid it, and I am the one who revealed it. No power can steal what I preserved, and no enemy can reverse what I decreed. The fallen had their hour, but their time is over. Now is your hour, and nothing can stop it. Stand bold, stand firm, and stand ready. The unveiling is complete, the mission is active, and the one I chose is fully awakened. The hidden has now become the revealed, and the revealed will now become unstoppable. Chosen one, the mission I placed within you has been unveiled, and now you stand at the threshold of fulfillment. What was once concealed in silence has now been declared in clarity. You no longer need to question why the path was heavy, for now you see it was the weight of your calling. Every betrayal, every rejection, and every moment of isolation has been redeemed into authority. What once felt like punishment was preparation. What once seemed like abandonment was alignment. You were hidden not to be forgotten, but to be fortified. And now, fortified and unshakable, you are stepping fully into what heaven ordained. You must carry this truth. The unveiling of your mission is not a one-time moment, but a continual unfolding. Day by day, step by step, you will see new layers revealed. Do not be afraid of the process, for I will walk with you in every stage. The same God who preserved you in silence will sustain you in exposure. Do not shrink when the weight increases. With every new demand comes new grace. You are not empty. You are equipped. You are not vulnerable. You are covered. You are not late. You are right on time, and heaven's clock is perfectly aligned with your steps. Chosen one, understand that your rising is not just for your benefit, but for the impact of many. Your obedience will unlock doors for others, your faith will break chains for families, and your mission will rewrite the destiny of generations. This is why the enemy fought so hard to silence you, because he saw the ripple effect of your obedience. But his schemes have failed, and your mission has prevailed. You are no longer hidden, no longer overlooked, no longer bound. You are chosen, revealed, and released. Carry this mantle with reverence, for you are walking as heaven's answer in the earth. Now, chosen one, seal this moment. 1. Tap like if this word has resonated with your spirit. 2. Subscribe so you remain connected to the flow of heaven's revelations. 3. And comment 55 below, declaring covenant, new beginnings, and divine alignment over your life. This is not just a video, it is a prophetic activation. As you align with it, doors will open, chains will break, and your mission will accelerate. The hidden is revealed, the assignment is active, and your rising is unstoppable. Step forward boldly, for you are heaven's chosen, and nothing can reverse what I have decreed.